My name is Leilani Thatcher, a tour guide at the Library of Lost Things. This is The Doorstep Project, episode 35, When Sisters Fight. Today, we have a family picture from a museum donor to the library a few years ago. There are 5 people in the picture, a mother, a father, and 3 sisters, one on the far right, the other on the far left, and the third, shortest, and probably the youngest, standing in front of the parents. There's no real notable features on any of the family members. Dark hair, light skin, brown eyes mostly. On the back it reads, Dubois Family 2009. It came with a letter, which is up on display next to the family picture in one of our galleries. My name is Catherine. I'm the middle child, on the left of the picture. On the right, that's my older sister. We call her Millie. She doesn't like her name. And the middle is little Savannah, born in 1999. See, I was 3 when she was born and not too happy about the new family arrangements. Millie didn't care. I think she stopped caring when I was born. She always said that I would never understand what it was like being loved. She also said that Savannah would never know what it was like to be forgotten. Millie was 5 when I was born, and she hated me from that day on. Of course, there were good days and bad days. There always are with siblings. Like the day when I was 5, and we dressed Savannah up and had a fashion show, which quickly devolved into chaos when I took Millie's crown because I wanted to be the princess. Or our lemonade stand when I was 8, that all came crashing down when Millie told Savannah that she wouldn't be getting any money because she hadn't done any of the work. When I was 11, we had a pool party at a friend's house that ended abruptly when Savannah threw my sandwich in the water because she thought I'd taken hers. My poor mom had to watch it all unfold, playing goalie, referee, and defense, sometimes offense, sending us to our rooms after a screaming match, and that whole month of grounding Millie and I got when we had a fist fight. I was 14 then. My dad always said it was a phase, that all siblings fight and that one day we'd be closer than ever. When Millie got married in 2016, she neglected to invite me and Savannah. She told my mom that we were invited, that we had a special place in the wedding. Savannah came because she was still living at home, but Millie wouldn't let her help at all. She didn't even tell me she was getting married. The last time I saw Savannah was at my wedding 2 years later. She was still living with mom and dad, unemployed and unmotivated. She was appalled that my husband, Chris, and I had decided to have a small court wedding and showed up in sweatpants and a crop top, texting the whole time. If you haven't noticed, this is not normal sibling behavior. When sisters fight, sometimes they don't forgive. Savannah blames our parents. She says they were neglectful and hateful, although most of my memories of mom and dad are positive. Millie blames Savannah. She once told me that we would get along fine if mom and dad never had another kid. Me? I blame us. Mainly myself. I grew up hating my siblings and thinking they hated me. And I could have done better. They could have done better too, but I don't control them. I control myself. And I could have been a better sister. I saw Millie last week. She showed up with her husband and her family in tears. They're staying with us right now, and she still hasn't told Mom because she doesn't want Savannah to find out. Millie thinks Savannah will laugh at her. I feel I should miss my childhood, my sisters, but there's not much to miss. For now, I have my sister Millie, and I'll have her around until she doesn't need me, but while she's here, I can try to be a good sister. And maybe one day I can be a good sister to Savannah too. I don't have any sisters, but I do have 2 younger brothers, and they mean the world to me. I don't know what I'd do if... Well, I hope the Dubois sisters are doing well. Thank you for listening to The Doorstep Project. This audio drama was created and produced by Family Friendly Podcasts. If you enjoyed the podcast, leave a rating and review on your podcast app of choice or share it with a friend. Leilani and the project will be back next week. Until then, write every day. One day your story could be in a museum. The Doorstep Project is produced by Family Friendly Podcasts. It was written, edited, and performed by AJ Barton. Sound effects for this podcast are provided by Zapsplat. Music used in this podcast includes Reawakening by Kevin McLeod, licensed under the Creative Commons Attribution 4.0 license. You can learn more at his website, incompetech.com, or at creativecommons.org. Both music and sound effects have been changed and edited by AJ Barton. Links for websites, information, and contact can be found in the description of the episode. Would you like to submit your story or art to the Doorstep Project? You can find information for story submission at familyfriendlypodcast.com/The Doorstep Project. Information on CC by 4.0 licenses can be found at creativecommons.org.